Hey Dan, let's talk a little bit about how a guy from England winds up over in America running Wheldon Atlantics. How did this all come about?
I drove for the Works Van Diemen team in 1998 in the Formula Ford Z-Tech Championship, doing the British Series, European Series and the World Series with Ralph Furman. And he persuaded me to take a look at the option of coming over to America, because I didn't have the full budget to continue in Europe with the Formula 3 Championship. And I had a test with the Primus Racing team, which run the USF 2000 Championship, and really enjoyed what I saw. And the opportunities that arise in Champ Car are just, they're more frequent than in Formula 1. And I think for me, the series itself, driver-wise, is much stronger in Champ Car. So I decided that this is where I wanted to be.
So here are a lot of people doing that. Did you say Wade? Oh, okay. That they're over in Europe and they look at the F3000 and the F3 series, and it's just too expensive to do it, where they can come here and run in the Atlantics or Indy Lights, get the experience they need, plus the competition is as good or better.
I think in Europe there's so many more, there's just more formulas, and the competition gets diverse over in all the different ones. And basically I thought over here the Toyota Atlantic and Indy Lights Championships are just so much stronger. The depth of driver talent is greater, and this is where I wanted to be, to develop and hopefully progress into Champ Cars.
Does this also give you a chance to impress those? I mean, let's be honest, you're from Europe. You'd love to run Formula 1 for the right team. There's no question about that. You'd love to go back there, but if you don't get the chance to do it there, people pay attention here because we've had the Alex Zanardis, we've had the Jacques Villeneuves, we've had the Michael Andretti's. We've had various people over here, and right now Juan Montoya. Formula 1's looking over here now.
Yeah, I mean, the key to what you said there was, if you get with the right team in Formula 1, it's tough in Formula 1. You could be the best driver in the world, and no disrespect to Minardi, but if you drove for Minardi, it's going to be tough to show what you can do. Whereas in Champ Car, there is so many more good teams, and there's so much, you can actually make a difference to a team. And I really feel that is why I want to be there. I want to make a difference to a team, and then hopefully go on and progress to win the Champ Car Championship. And then perhaps if the right F1 drive came about, then I'd obviously like to take that. But for now, my sole focus is to get into Champ Car and win the championship.
Started off Miami, your first Wheldon Atlantic race, you win it. Talk a little bit about that. I mean, first time out.
Yeah, it was a lot harder than it sounds. I mean, you make it sound easy. I drive for PPI Motorsports, and that is a fantastic operation. If you just came over and saw in the awning and stuff, the guys are working flat out to produce and put out the best car possible. And they made my job a little bit easier, but the testing that we done before the first race, although we didn't do many, we did constructive tests, and it paid dividends.
Then you go out the second race, you finish second behind Buddy Rice. Other than a little problem at Long Beach, you're probably battling for the win there. I mean, you can't, in your wildest imagination, did you believe you'd be this strong, even though PPI is one of the best teams in Wheldon Atlantics?
It sounds big-headed and stuff, but yeah, I did believe, given the right opportunity, I could show pretty strong. My experience, although I'm still quite young, is good for my age. So I just felt if I could get with the right operation and feel very much at home in the team, then I could definitely do a good job. And it's my job to get into Champ Car. That is, I come over here not because of the sun, not because of anything like that. It's to get in Champ Car, and that is what I want to do. And I need to impress in my first year in Atlantic, because then with the momentum I create, hopefully I can move on.
Speaking of impressing, what you did in Miami, at least my spies say, impressed some people, some Champ Car owners. Have any of them come up and just said good run or talked to you? I've heard that people have even asked how long your contract is.
I've spoke to I'd say 3 or 4 Champ Car team owners. We've had conversations. I am actually under contract to PPI for the following 2 years. They do have options on me. Whether they can fit me in their operation or not, we'll see. I'd love to continue with PPI. It is a fantastic operation. But we'll see. Like I say, my sole goal over here is to get into Champ Car, and I'm going to do absolutely everything it takes to do that. And at the moment, it's to win this championship. That is my short-term goal, but like I say, my long-term goal is to win the championship in Champ Car.
PPI, they've got 2 Champ Cars right now. Always a possibility of running a third if sponsor money's available.
Yeah, that's the one thing I lack. I don't have a very big budget behind me at all. So From that point of view, I'm limited, but the amount of bugging I do to cow whales, I'm sure he's going to have to try and give me a run sooner or later.
Do you try to go back home over to Europe and beat on people's doors and say, look, I'm getting exposure, I'm doing this, I can be a champion here, give me some money?
It's very hard to actually, I do that to try and bring sponsors over here to help me into Champ Car, but it's very hard. The European way is not like that. They don't want to give you money to race in America. But my focus is over here right now, so I'm going to stay over here and concentrate on perhaps bringing in an American sponsor that will be interested in something slightly different, as I'm foreign to you Americans, and hopefully we can get something together and progress to Champ Car.